Hello everyone, welcome to WelcomeTech channel. My name is Elizaveta, and today we will be talking about our another successful case on arts and culture type of the global talent visa. On this channel we talk a lot about the IT, right, about the approvals that we have. We have like enormous amount of videos you can watch, but today we want to share our experience applying on the arts and culture global talent. That here is the screenshot, by the way, of this application, of this endorsement. And we will tell you about the background of this person, of this client, and we will tell you about the way we have collected the documentation and other interesting points that need to be mentioned when you are planning to apply for the Global Talent Visa, for the Arts and Culture Global Talent Visa. So here Timur is with me. Hello.
Hi, Lisa. Hello, everybody. Good to be here.
Great. So can you please share a little bit of experience of yours? Let's share a little bit of a background of our client, of this person. As far as I know, what's interesting about him is that he had been rejected the global talent visa before, and he was working with us, and it was his second try, right? Second application, and it was successful. So tell me a little bit about that and about his background and the way we build this case in general, right?
Yeah, it is actually true. The first time he applied for a visa, for a global talent visa in arts and culture, he was rejected. He was working with a different company, and the first thing that they did, they forwarded the application to the wrong endorsing body. They didn't forward it to the Arts and Art Council, which is the primary organization for you to be endorsed under a global talent visa for arts and culture. And they rejected his application for the reason that they had the wrong contact endorsing body. And they didn't review the application at all because that's not in their qualification, not in their correspondence. And he came to us after this refusal. We had the access to previous materials of this application, and he is very eligible. He is the person of great achievements. He works as of now. He works with renowned brands like Apple, Microsoft. His work was exhibited at Dubai Expo 2020. He was contacted by TED to talk about his work, and he has a great number of people from all over the world, like USA, European countries, Asian countries, that are of great importance to the industry, and they recommend him. So he's a big person, as to say, yes. And as we collected materials for his application, we found ourselves in a very challenging situation because as one of the requirements, you have to provide a recommendation letter from a person or a legal body from the UK. It's like one of the requirements that is mostly omitted. And we had no such person. We had no organization, so we decided to go around this requirement and just provide one more recommendation letter from a person from the USA. And it was successful. Like, as we did many times, we basically omitted the letter from the UK in like body or a person, and still our application was a success. As for evidence, Arts Council and PACT, they provide you with a list of requirements from which you can choose the ones, the criteria that suit you and that you can meet. As for this case, we selected three criteria that mostly define the sculpture of our application. First, recognition outside of work. Second, awards or any other criteria that like you can meet. And third, we selected like overall impact and influence on the industry of his work. He's a motion designer. He's like art director. He does all this fancy animation for big brands. For example, he worked on Nike products, Nike shoes, and many other important brands. And we wrote a personal statement as well. It's like one of the most important documents on the application, which details your plans for UK, like how you're going to work, with whom you're going to work once you move to the UK. And we submitted the application different from TechNation's requirement, where you go to Smart Apply website and you submit all documents on this website. In Arts Council's requirements, you just have an email and you send all the materials, personal statement, evidence, and recommendation letters to this email. And there's a specific requirement for you to do so. You have to divide them into 3 different documents of the application, and you have to make sure that each one of them is not more than 15-20 megabytes. If you make a mistake in preparing your format of the application, they will contact you and they will tell you how to send it and how to correct it, if you need to merge any document or divide them or anything else. So it's not a problem if you don't know how to supply and how to apply the documents. And we submitted this application on September 15, and just a little over a month later, we got our positive decision approval. So it was like in 2021 October. Yeah, and now we're applying for the second stage, where this client will actually get the visa with which he can enter the United Kingdom. So overall, this is like the process. So maybe we need to customize discussion, some specific questions that our viewers may have.
Right. Thank you so much for like this a very detailed answer to my question. So just one more thing to mention here is that for many people who are trying to apply for the UK Global Talent Visa for arts and culture, the thing is that they do not like they have a requirement of providing a letter from the UK body or individual on arts, like the same approximate activity, that they do the same thing. So if it's like motion design, so this should be motion design body or individual, which is usually like people struggle doing that. It's a hard thing to provide, and this is why people stop even thinking about this visa. So start thinking to apply to this for this visa because of that. So here in this case, we have actually solved this problem. We haven't applied any, right? We haven't applied any letter or something, but still got our endorsement. So of course it's important to have. It's good if you have it. Your case is stronger, but if you do not have it, it's not the end of the world. You still can get your endorsement, as we see from this case. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in your Global Talent Visa application as an arts and culture person, if you want to understand whether you're eligible for this visa or not, please sign up for a free consultation with one of our experts. We will help you understand and get to this visa process, so it's a little easier for you to understand whether you can apply or cannot and what are your chances. So thank you so much and have a great day. Timur, thank you.